morning, students. I welcome you all to online classes of SGOI. I'm Ashian Singh, your math teacher. In the last class, we have started a chapter called integers, and in that class, we have discussed the basic properties and basic concepts related to the chapter called integers. Today, I'll be dealing with certain different kind of concepts, and in that progress, the first thing is absolute values of integers. The first thing is absolute value of integers. Absolute value of integers refers to the first thing is the symbol related to it. The symbol is this, flat brackets. So if we are, as example, if we are writing minus 11 and we are enclosing this value minus 11 within these kind of brackets, then with this we can identify that it is the value which is referring the absolute value of minus 11, and it will give us ultimately the value is equal to plus 11. That means whether the value is negative or the value is positive, inside the absolute brackets the results come out to be positive. That means it has to deal with only the magnitude of that thing. Okay, I hope you are very much clear with this thing called absolute value of integers. Okay, moving further, concept wise the initial things have been over. I would be starting with exercise 1a. Okay, so let's start. Exercise 1a. In that exercise, question number 1 says write all the integers between. Okay, in question number 1 it says write all the integers in between. Okay, question number 1, first part, it is minus 9 and minus 3. In first part it says minus 9 and minus 3, and you are required to write all the integers in between it. So it's very easy. After minus 9, the first number which will come out will be minus 8, then minus 7, then minus 6, then minus 5, then minus 4, minus 3. So you can easily see that these are the integers in between minus 9 and minus 3. So this is question number 1. Moving further to question number 2, it says compare the integers. Okay, in this you are required to compare the two integers and tell whether which of the integer is bigger and which is the smaller. Okay, so in question number 2 I am doing the second part. It says minus 39 and 13. It says minus 39 and 13. So this is very obvious that this integer has a negative value and this integer has a positive value. So you won't be finding any kind of confusion in telling which is the greater integer. So obvious, minus 39 is smaller than 13, or you could say that 13 is greater than minus 39. Okay, so I think you are very much clear with this. Moving further to question number 3, it says evaluate. Question number 3, it says evaluate, and it has the questions related to the absolute values. I would be doing two questions, one question for you. For example, part number 2. In part 2 it says absolute value of minus 23, then absolute value of minus 16. As I have already told you the concept of absolute values, this minus 23 will be converted to plus 23, then minus sign in between, and this minus 16 will be converted into plus 16. That means it will be 23 minus 16, and 23 minus 16 would be 7. Okay, so 7 will be the answer. Okay, moving further to question number 4, it says arrange the given integers. You are already very much aware about the concept of ascending or descending orders, but you have to apply that into integers now. Okay, so in question number 4 you have to arrange the data into ascending order. Question number 4, you have to arrange the data into ascending order. In first part it has given 9, so minus 9 comma 11 comma minus 23 comma 41 comma minus 37 comma 0 and minus 5, 0 and minus 5, and you are required to arrange this data into ascending order. We know that ascending means from least value to the highest value. Okay,